Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. It is so wonderful to see you all. And
Happy Patriots Day.
Happy Patriots Day. Absolutely. Hold on, where's Karen Pierce at?
So we are so excited to be back for our 5th week of yoga with Sarah. And we have a new video today, which is super exciting. We've really enjoyed all this time, all these Monday afternoons with you guys. And we thought today, instead of jumping right into our yoga, we would have a little bit of a share. Because, you know, a lot of us haven't seen each other since last week. So our share today, we love anyone who wants to share something they did to enjoy the nice weather yesterday. So that could have been something they did outside or something you did inside with the sun streaming in. So just give us a thumbs up or raise your hand and let us know that you'd like to share, and we will call your name.
All right. Dale, why don't you start us off?
I took a walk with Kiki and her mom and her sisters yesterday.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing. Is that a me too from you, Kiki?
Yeah.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Who else would like to share? Give us a thumbs up so we can see you. Ben Majeski, what up?
Hey, my Tenati friends over there.
What'd you do yesterday?
Yesterday we went for a walk with Mom and talked to my housemates over at Tenati. And other than that, I had a great dinner last night.
Ooh, what'd you have?
Lentil puree,
Ooh.
garlic bread.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing. Love it.
Ben, are you your parents?
Meatloaf.
Nice.
Meatloaf. I'm staying at my parents' house for at least 2 weeks.
Great.
I recognize that basement from boot
And
camp.
I'm doing yoga on the ceiling, so I'm just hanging from the ceiling. This is Coach Andy, you guys. See
Love
if you can do that. See if you can suspend yourself from the ceiling.
Challenge accepted. All right, Ben. Well, it's great to see you. Thanks for tuning in. All right. Dan, what'd you do to enjoy the beautiful weather this weekend?
I walked along the water.
Wow.
Nice.
And I can see the sunset. I was walking with my grandmother and my mother, and I can see the sunset.
Lovely. Thank you.
And Brendan, Whelan, it's so good to see you.
You too, Dan. How are you, Dan?
Doing great. Are you hanging in there, man?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good to see you, man.
You guys say too, man.
Thanks, Dan. Brendan Whalen, it is so great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Great. Do you want to share anything about your weekend or how you enjoyed the nice weather?
Yes.
Let's hear it.
So this weekend I'm helping out my mom cleaning the house. My brother Jack is home. My brother Jack is home. Back from college because this virus is going on, and we normally walking outside, giving some exercise.
Great.
With my dad, my mom, and whenever we're just relaxing because it's Patriots Day.
Absolutely. And you look ready to do some yoga. So thanks for joining us. It's great to see you.
You too.
All right. Who else wants to share how they enjoyed the weather? Lucy.
Yep, that's me.
That's so.
I've been having fun here this weekend.
Good. Did you get outside at all or enjoyed the sun from inside?
Yes.
Amazing.
In fact, yesterday, me and my family had a picnic.
Oh,
Lovely.
wow. That's so nice.
Yeah. That was like the best part ever.
That sounds really great. Well, it's great to see you, Lucy. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. What's going on with the connection here?
I don't know. Well, okay. We will just move on. Where's Ben Berdine? Ben Meridian, can you wave your hand so we can see you? Oh, there you are. All right, Ben, go for it.
Hi, Fabulous Duo.
What up?
I walked my 18 golf. I walked on my I can't even talk today. The 18 holes of golf course, and it was beautiful yesterday, and it was so hilly. I was I did it for my second time, walked 18 holes, but it was fun and beautiful out there.
Ben, what golf course was that?
The Dedham Country Polo Club over in Dedham.
Oh,
Whoa, it's a border between Dedham and Westwood.
I know exactly where that is. Thanks for sharing. All right, there's someone I saw that I wanted to hear from. Ashley DeNoble.
That's me.
That's you. What's up?
Nothing.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was good.
Did you get outside at all in the sun yesterday?
Yes, I did.
Awesome.
Anything else you'd like to share? Or are you good?
And my dad made his homemade chicken soup.
Ooh, we had some of that too this weekend. Delicious.
And my dad made his own famous fudge bread.
Oh,
whoa.
Sounds incredible.
That sounds absolutely incredible. Oof, you're making me hungry for some lunch. Thanks, Ash. All right. Sanaz, we're coming to you.
Hey, you girlfriends.
What up?
What's up, Sanaz?
Not much. I actually did some fun stuff.
Tell us.
I did, I had some coffee, which it was good. It was a regular, original black coffee with some almond milk.
Ooh.
Yes. It was amazing. Awesome. And I did the weekend project.
Ooh.
I saw a new movie, and the name was, what was the name of the movie? Yeah. Mary Witchflower.
Ooh.
It was really good movie. I loved it.
Ooh, we'll have to look it up. Thank you.
Yes, really good. And today I did my nails.
Ooh. Awesome. Thank you so much, Sanaz. All right. And with that, oh, Jared, you'll be our last one. Okay, bud? Oh, and then Brian. Sorry, Brian, I didn't see you. And then we're going to get started with yoga.
What I did yesterday is I took a dog walk, played football, basketball, and baseball with my dad, and then played basketball with my sister.
Sporty day.
Wow.
Awesome.
And are you in a football jersey right now?
Yeah.
Which player or what team?
Camara from the Saints.
Nice. Cool. It's great to see
I'm
you.
doing trivia and campfire on tomorrow. I'm doing the trivia tomorrow, and then Thursday I'm doing
the campfire?
Yeah.
Awesome. Can't wait to see you back. Thanks, Jared.
Welcome.
All right, Bri. How was your weekend? Did you get a haircut?
My sister Maggie is here with us now.
Oh, nice. For how long?
A couple of hours, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. How was your weekend?
My weekend was great.
Awesome.
Being with my parents, watching stuff on TV and stuff like that.
Rockin'.
Awesome.
All right. And with that, we will get started with some yoga. So you can use this time while we're getting set up to grab water, unroll your yoga mat if you haven't done that yet, and we will hop right in.
I like that you're stretching, Emma. Nice.
Oh, I needed that. All right, and here we go. Enjoy, everyone, and we'll see you on the other side.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Yoga with Sarah. For class today, you just need your mat or the rug or the bare floor, whatever you have is perfect. All right, we're gonna get started on our backs today. So we're going to start a little bit differently. We're going to start in Shavasana. I'm just going to play some music. And find your way down to a comfortable place on your back. Allow your legs to come down to the floor if that feels comfortable for you. That's okay. If not, you can keep your knees bent. Let your arms come down by your sides. And just take a few deep breaths here. Allowing your body to feel heavy and to feel the floor supporting you. And then bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. And press down just hard enough where you can feel your heart beating and the rise and fall of your breath. This helps us connect to ourselves in the moment. We're going to start class with a 3-part breath. So we'll breathe in, fill the space in our belly first. Keep breathing in, fill the space behind your heart, hold it, and then let it all go. And 2 more times. Breathe in, fill the space in your belly, your heart, hold it. Long exhale out. Last time like that. Fill space in your belly, heart, hold it. Long breath out. Nice job. All right, you can blink your eyes open. Rest your arms down by your sides on the floor. Head stays on the floor, and you're going to bend your knees and plant your feet on the floor if you haven't already. We're going to do a few bridge poses to warm up our spine. We're going to utilize what we have on the floor to help support us in this early bridge. So you're going to press down through your palms and your arms. Press down firmly through your feet on the floor, and then slowly and gently lift your hips with your inhale. And then on an exhale, bring them back down. We're going to do 3 more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Really turn on the legs here so that you're not kind of putting all of the pressure on your back. Use your leg muscles and your feet and your hands. Inhale, lift for the last one. Exhale, lower. Nice job. You can bring your feet as wide as your mat and kind of knock your knees in together. Just for a moment to relax the low back, and then hug your knees into your chest. Might feel nice to rock a little bit side to side. Maybe you can make some small circles with your hips, one direction and then the other. And then we're gonna come up to a comfortable seat. You can either rock and roll a couple times back and forth along your spine if that feels good, or you can roll over to one side And then find your way to a comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall, lengthen down the length of your spine. Head is tall and your sit bones, where you sit, are rooting down into the floor. So you can imagine that when you take a breath in, your spine gets a little bit longer. Reach your arms out and up. Maybe palms touch. Bring your hands to your heart. And down by your side. Do that again. Reach your arms out and up. Palms touch. Hands to your heart. You're going to take your left hand, put it down by your left hip, and then reach your right arm up and over for a little side body twist. Make sure you're still pressing down into that right hip. That right hip stays on the floor. This feels good. You can stay here. If you want a little bit more, maybe you look up at the hand. And then we will switch. Right arm comes down, left arm up and over. Maybe you gaze up at the hand, maybe not. See what feels good. And then we're going to do another side of that. So kind of just like you're blowing in the wind. One breath on each side. We'll do one more like that. Nice job. Come back up to center. Bring both your arms up and turn your palms out to face. Make a fist as hard as you can and then stretch out your fingers. Make a fist, stretch it out. Make a fist, stretch it out. Circle out those wrists, one direction and then the other direction. Nice job. Reach back up. Your arms might feel a little tired at this point. That's good. And then cactus out your arms, opening up this space across the chest. Bring your arms back, brush them along the floor, down, forward, and up. Cactus out the arms. Bring them back, down, forward, and up. Once more like that. Cactus, back, down, forward, and up. Nice work. All right, bring your hands back down to your legs. Palms can face down on your knees. And then we're going to do a little breath work, moving our necks. So again, our necks and our shoulders are getting a lot of tension these days because we're spending a lot of time on our screens, which is totally fine, right? That's what we're doing now. But it's good to make sure that we're giving that space in those muscles and allowing them to relax a little bit too. So in a breath in, you're going to turn to the left, and a breath out, turn to the right, just to get some motion in the neck. So breathe in and out. In and out. In, out. In, out. In, out, and then back to center. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Getting a stretch in the side of the neck. Bring the head back up. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Bring your head back up. Nice job. All right, we are going to come to hands and knees. So you can just kind of turn your body. Shoulders above wrists and hips over knees. We call that stacking. And we call it stacking because it means your bones are stacked, and that's the best way to support your body. Because if you're too far back or you're too far forward, you're putting a lot of strain on your joints. So find that tabletop position. Neck is also long. You don't want to look down. You want to lengthen the neck. So I tend to try to look in the front of my mat. And if you don't have a mat, maybe look like 10 or 12 inches in front of you. Breathing in and out. lifting the belly to support the back. And then on a breath in, you're gonna drop your belly, arch your back, lift your tailbone for cow. Breath out for cat, round the spine, tuck the tailbone, drop the head. Breathe in. And breathe out. And if at any point this gets too much for your wrists, you can either make a fist like this, or you can come down to your forearms. Also, totally fine. Whatever works best for you. Do a few more cat and cows to warm up the spine. Nice job. You're gonna lift your right leg out behind you, place the toes down, and then rock a little back and forth, opening up the back of the leg. Lift that leg up. Lift the belly to support the back, and if you want, you can tent your left fingertips, or maybe you go for the balance. Breathing in and out. One more breath in. One breath out. Nice job. Put your hand back down. Maybe lift the leg, and we're going to stamp the ceiling 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. Bring your knees back down and rest your hips towards your heels. Forehead comes towards the mat for child's pose. As important as moving our body is, it's also important to give it what we call constructive rest. Coming back to child's pose allows your body to feel centered and grounded. And reminded that it's okay. Come back up to tabletop. Maybe take one cat and cow to reset the spine. And then you're going to lift your left leg up back behind you. Pulling in the belly to support the back. And then you'll drop those toes to the floor. Rock back and forth a little bit, opening up the back of the leg. And then strongly lift that leg up, remembering to pull in the belly. Maybe you tent the right fingertips. Maybe you stay as you are. Maybe you go for the balance for 3 breaths. One more breath. Nice job. Bring your hand back down, bend the leg, and we're going to stamp the ceiling 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. Come back to child's pose just for a breath. And then you can either tuck your toes, lift your hips, come through downward facing dog, or you can just meet us standing. Take a deep breath in. If you're in downward facing dog, and a breath out. Maybe you lift one leg, circle out the ankle, put it back down. Maybe you lift the other leg, circle out the ankle, put it back down. And then slowly walk your feet up towards your hands, and you will end, I'm just going to turn my body so I'm facing you, in a forward fold. Slowly roll all the way up. And now you're in Tadasana, mountain pose. Feet are forward like an 11. Feet press down, thigh bones lift, head lifts. We'll do a few sun salutations. Reach your arms out and up, palms touch, hands to your heart, and down by your side. Reach your arms out and up, palms to your heart. This time we're going to fold forward. Reach your arms out and up. This time bend your knees a little bit, Palms come through heart center and you forward fold. Maybe you clasp opposite elbows or your hands and just sway back and forth like a rag doll, really letting your neck relax. And then push down through the floor and slowly roll all the way back up. Nice job. Once more like that, we'll add on. Reach arms out and up, palms touch. This time, cactus out your elbows. Bring them down, forward and up. Once more like that, we're going to cactus out the elbows. Maybe you press your hands back as far as they go to open up across the chest. Maybe you clasp your hands and pull down. Maybe you fold forward like that. That might feel nice. And then come back up. Nice job. All right. We're going to start with our right leg. We're going to tap our right leg and take a giant step forward for Warrior One. Remember, you can always leave your back heel up or seal it down. Hips are imagining they're coming forward. Bend into that front knee. Arms come up. Warrior number one. In this pose, you are pressing down into the back foot just as much as the front foot, and then you're bending the knee a little more. Maybe palms touch, hands to your heart. Step up to meet the other leg. You can turn around, and we'll just switch sides. Left leg this time. Take a giant step forward. Heel can stay up or press down. Hips are imagining they're coming forward. Bend into that front knee. Arms come forward and up. You want to imagine that you can make some space in between your hip and your thigh bone, right? You don't want to kind of fall into it because that puts a lot of pressure on your back. You want to use the muscles in your leg to sit up and stand up a little bit taller in your upper torso. Bend into that front knee. Maybe palms touch for the last breath. Hands to your heart. Back together. All right, once more. This time we're going to do Warrior Two. So we're going to take that same step forward, but this time the back foot seals down and hips are opening up to the front. So you don't want your feet like this, right? Because that would cause knee pain. You want toes either coming forward or they can be parallel to the edge of your mat. Bend into that front knee. Arms come out by your sides. Breathe in and out. Maybe flip the palm, reach up and back. Peaceful warrior. Come back up, straighten your legs. And then we'll just switch sides. So you're gonna bring your toes in and then bring your right toes out. Bend into that knee. Arms come out by your sides. And breathe. Pressing down firmly through both feet. Flip that right palm, reach up and back. Peaceful warrior. Come back up, and then you can either walk or hop your feet back together. Nice work. All right, we're gonna come to our seated position. Reach your arms up. First, we'll do one chair pose. Bend your knees, sink your hips for chair pose. Hold it. Breathe in and out. Stand all the way back up. All right, next one, we're gonna sit all the way down. So if you know you just wanna sit down, go ahead and meet us there. Reach your arms up. Bend your knees, sink your hips. Pause. Sit a little bit lower. Pause. Sit a little bit lower. Sit all the way down. Nice job. All right. We are going to extend our legs out in front of us. This is called Dandasana. Knees can be bent, totally fine, but you do want your toes flexed so that your muscles in your legs are working. Reach your arms up, get a little bit taller, and then fold forward. If this is as far as you can go, great. If you can grab the toes, also fine. One is not better than the other. Fold forward. Allow your neck to relax. It is okay to bend the knees here. I have to bend my knees because the backs of my legs are tight. Two more breaths like that. Allow your neck to really relax and hang here. And then slowly roll back up. I need to scoot down a little bit on your mat, depending on where you are. And then we're slowly, you can bend your knees if you want to do this, come down to lying down on your back. Once you get there, hug your knees into your chest for a full body squeeze. Rock a little bit side to side. And then we're going to allow our knees to rock over to the right side of our mat first. Maybe tee out the arms or cactus your arms. And just allow your body to rest in this twist. Twists move our spine in a different way that allows for them to move and kind of, it allows more space, right? So if we stay and move in the same ways all the time, our necks and our bodies can get stiff. Twisting is like wringing out a towel. It allows fresh energy to get in. One more breath like this. And then head can come towards center, knees come back up, have a little reset, and then allow your knees to fall over to the left side. Breathing. Noticing where there might be tension, and noticing if you can let that tension go a little bit. Breathing into the tight spaces. And come back up to center. Plant your feet down on the ground, just like the beginning of class. We're going to end class the same way we began. We're going to press down firmly into our feet, press into our hands, and breathe in, lifting our hips. Bridge pose. And we'll stay here for 2 breaths. Breathing in and out. And then on your exhale, lower your hips back down. And we'll do 2 more like that. Breathe in, lift the hips. And breathe out, lower. Last one. Breathe in, lift the hips, press down into the floor with your feet and your hands. And breathe out. And then you can take one leg and extend it long, and the other leg and extend it long. Palms can face up or down, whatever's more comfortable for you. And the last thing I'm going to ask you to do is take a full deep breath in. Sip in a little bit more air. A little bit more air. Hold that. And then open your mouth, sigh it all out. No more work. Just rest. Shavasana. You can stay a little bit longer as you are. Or if you're ready, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Step your feet onto the mat. Maybe roll off to one side. And then find your way up to a comfortable seat. Spine is long, head is up. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in, fill all the way up. Open your mouth, side out. Beautiful job today, friends. Great work. I bow to you. Namaste. Thank you. Be good to yourselves, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
All right, everyone. Nice job. Give me a thumbs up if you are feeling relaxed after yoga with Sarah. Nice. All right.
I see lots of people taking sips of water, sitting up slowly. It's a really good choice.
Awesome. So, Karen, you are unmuted. Things that we'd like to share about the week.
Well, tonight we have our wild dance party.
Woohoo!
So looking forward to it. But right now, I'm just so calm. This has been really nice. I'm looking out the window. I'm seeing all these birds going by. It's really quite relaxing. Tomorrow, I believe we have walking in the morning with Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're doing collages in art at 2. And I'm guessing tomorrow night's trivia?
You know it.
Okay.
And people, if we're still in the process of coming up with all our questions, so if you still have questions you'd like to include, you can email them to campechobridge@gmail.com, and we will do our best to include at least one of your questions. If not this week, maybe in the coming weeks.
Jared, do you have a question about that?
Can we try to use some sport questions?
Absolutely. And if you
trivia?
Yeah.
Totally.
You got it, dude.
Because you can always ask the person before trivia on the day of yoga.
For questions?
Yeah.
Okay. So Jared, if you have a specific question that you'd like us to include, you can email us, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to put the email address in the chat so that if anyone wants to write it down, they can. All right, I just sent it to everyone in the chat, so you can take a look at that if you don't know it. All right. And with that, I think we will unmute everyone and let everyone say their goodbyes. Thank you so much for coming.